we do have a special guest today, one of our former New Shepard astronauts, someone who has experienced this same flight profile firsthand that was in this crew capsule, Mario Ferreira. Mario, bom dia, como vai, tudo bem? How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Can you hear me good? Good afternoon. Congratulations.
Yes, Mario, I've got you loud and clear. Yeah, go ahead.
Congratulations to the new arrived team, especially to Jesus, our friend here from Spain that I was very happy to meet before he went into this space trip. And I just can feel how excited he is right now after this intensive and fantastic 10 minutes.
No, Mario, thank you for joining us to share your experience. How is it, to be in the crew capsule, having just gone to space, but before crew member 7 comes, before the family and friends? What is that moment like when it's just you and your crew touch down on terra firma?
Well, for sure, they're living a huge moment of adrenaline release. At the same time, they are feeling great by touching ground. They're looking over the windows to see who's approaching, but they all, for sure, if you get in the sound of the capsule, they're all excited, and a lot of us were screaming with all that adrenaline pumping up through our bodies, and with the happiness and joy of having such a thrilled experience and coming through, especially on this re-entry and coming down the capsule. It's a memorable experience for me. In terms of physical experience, the return was actually more intense than the takeoff, and of course the most memorable of all good feelings was being in space in zero gravity, looking out of the window. That is something that they will never forget, as I will never forget them.
No, Mario, you said it exactly right? You experience almost 3 Gs on the way up, 5 Gs on the way down, and 0 Gs when you're up there, so you really cover the full range there. Mario, let me ask, we know Jesus is very famous in his home country of Spain, and that he interviewed you for a documentary that recently aired on Amazon Prime Spain. I think it's called Calleja en el Espacio. Tell us about what that conversation was like and what you both talked about.
Well, he came over to Portugal, to my office, and we were in Portugal, and talked because we have some other things in common, not only being to space, as he was now. He knew I went on the 22 mission. So also, as a coincidence, I did the Rally Dakar, the most intense rally race that there is in the world. I did it still in Africa. I was the last one in Africa. He did also the new wave of the rallies in the South Americas. He likes to explore the Arctic, Antarctic, like I did also several times. So we had a lot in common, and he came by since we weren't too far apart, and he wanted to listen firsthand, so I could explain how was the experience. So I think he felt that he would be better prepared by having this discussion and letting him know the procedures, how did I feel. So it was a conversation in advance. I hope that some of the things I explained to him of my experience did help for him to have better knowledge in advance and to have a great experience, as I bet he did.
Perfect. No, Mario, I think it's great to hear that as the astronaut community is growing, that you all are finding to be mentors and mentees and developing these relationships with each other. That sounds pretty special. When you flew on NS-22, I was at the desk with Victor Correa España from Brazil. He had a message for you. Is there anything now that you would like to tell Jesus before we wrap up?
Well, muchas felicidades, Jesus. Que te vaya bien. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and great to have you back, and looking forward to hear all the stories that you have, and look forward to see if you have some of those beautiful pictures inside the cabin.
Así es. Enhorabuena, Jesús. Mario, obrigado. Thank you very much for being here with us today. We really enjoyed hearing your perspective, and thank you for the message for Jesús.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to them all.